Looking back at my preliminary task, I can see how much my camera work and editing has improved. I've tried to use the continuity editing techniques we have learned as much as I can, but by still being in keeping with my chosen genre. I've used a lot of match and action shots towards the end of my opening sequence to show Gracie walking up the stairs. I've used this continuity editing because I think it shows the passing of time quite well, and it also makes a boring everyday movement look slightly more interesting. I think the way I edit my shots has improved hugely. This shot where Gracie puts her hand into a bucket of water and then the shot changes to a different angle of the same action I'm very pleased with. I think that it works very well, and I think this is exactly how I'd planned it, but also I think this shows my editing techniques. If I compare this match and action shot to some that I've used in my preliminary task, for example when Kim is opening the door, we can see that my editing has improved hugely, because I don't think that my preliminary task edit is as precise as my final opening sequence edit. I've learnt a lot about film production, especially about time management and camera work and editing, through my preliminary task and opening sequence production. I think that just by looking at both my opening sequence and my preliminary task, you can see some massive improvements. The angles and shots I've used in my opening sequence, I think, really help to show as much action as possible, but also help the audience to feel more emotion for Gracie and her family. I think that the close-ups of Gracie scrubbing the graffiti off of her front door, combined with the longer shots of this same action, really help my audience to get more of an insight into Gracie's life, and so they feel more emotion for Gracie because they wouldn't want to be in this situation, and obviously they don't want to see a young girl being in this situation.